Alright guys, so the giveaway winner will be posted at the end of today's video. It's something a little different, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, we're trying something new this evening. I'm saying today's the first official day of spring. I'm not ready for it to be blistering hot outside, but I am ready for it not to be, I'm ready to be respected, you know, by the weather. This might be a hot take, but once hunting season leaves, what is it cold out for? I'm not ready, I don't want it. So I'm gonna use today to do something I've always wanted to do, and that is an hour-long video on this channel. We're gonna go out, we're gonna fish a pond for an hour long. It's a trophy pond, there's big bass. My personal best came out of this pond, but also there are a lot of just catchable fish in this pond. They're either like this or like this, so I figured it should be filled with bass catches. We're gonna go out from the time I put the kayak in to the time that I take the kayak out. It's all just gonna be one continuous cut. So if you're interested, stay, fair warning. But before that, I have not organized my tackle. I have my first tournament coming up next week on Logan Martin. So before I go out today, I need to do that. Just to make sure everything is in order before I go out again. And we don't have to take a whole bunch of tackle with us today. Hopefully it's like moving baits and maybe moving baits and maybe like some big stuff too. So we're gonna try to take like 3 to 4 rods and make it happen with what we're gonna try to take like 3 to 4 rods and make it happen with like as little gear as possible. So also guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what do you think about like long style videos. It's not gonna be every video, but just kind of like vibe videos. You can turn it on, you can do what you need to do, but you also like, you want to watch a fishing video. I've watched quite a few of them that guys do, and I think they're pretty interesting because it's, I don't know, it's almost like immersive. It's like an immersive thing. I feel like I'm there, but I'm not there. But I want to watch it when something's happening, but also I just like to see, like where are they at? What type of lures are they throwing? What all do they have in their tackle box? What are they thinking while they're out on the water? That's what my thought process is wanting to do. So also just being honest with you guys, like one of the places that I filmed a really, really large majority of my videos over the past 3 years is getting sold. So that's gonna be a challenge. Or I wouldn't even say it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna open up an opportunity for me to find some new places. And also I'm gonna shoot my shot here. If any of you guys got a little juice pond, and you need some companionship to fish it, hit me up. While I got y'all here, I wanna show y'all fin. So they say when bass first get into like a new aquarium or a new fish tank, they might kind of eat at their own pace. So like, don't be too worried if they're not eating or whatever, because they'll eat when they get ready to. So I went crappie fishing this morning, put some minnows in the tank with Finn, and he's been vibing so far. He's been swimming around, he's kind of chilling now. I find that it seems like he tries to escape when I leave. And I fed him 3 red worms yesterday. We put some of the crappie minnows that we had in the tank too. I know you're not supposed to feed bass like really like feeder fish. I think it's probably best to stay to like a frozen food diet, just because the feeder fish, they can carry parasites and it's easier to get them sick. But I had a whole bunch of them, and I was like, maybe, if he's more eager to eat those, since I gave him red worms last night. He ate 4 in the past like probably 8 hours or so. So I figured the feeder fish or the little crappie minnows, if he wants them, he'll eat them. If he doesn't, he won't. So he only eats and moves around like when he is alone or the lights are off or nobody's here. Like when I left this morning to go crappie fish, there were 2 worms in the tank, and I came back, they were all gone. And the worms can't get up in the sand. So unless like they're getting sucked up by the filter or something, then I'm guessing he's just eating them kind of when he wants to. So I think today is definitely gonna be a big moving bait day. We didn't make it out last night. I started to clean my tackle boxes, and that took a lot longer than what I thought it was going to. So we're gonna go out this morning. Same premise for the video. We're gonna go out, spend about an hour, see what all we can get done. We're gonna, of course, take a frit side. I'm gonna take the jerk bait rod. I wanna take 4 rods. Something's telling me to take like a popper, but it'll be a little bit later in the day by the time we get to that. We can take a lipless rod because I want to throw the new jack a little bit. Got 3 combos. I could actually like just take these 3 lures and feel pretty confident. But now we're gonna build out our tackle box. All right, so we'll just take 1 box of tackle. I don't think I need 16 boxes. especially if we're just gonna kind of go for like a quick morning outing. The goal of today is really just to kind of see where the fish are at since like spring has come. So one, to see. Hello, you got pee-pee? Come on, let's go, let's go. Do you already pee-pee? Go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go. Thank you for coming and getting me, man. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm not too sure about water clarity, water conditions there. Most of the places that I looked at yesterday, or drove by yesterday, the water was a little stained, but that was also a few hours north of where I'll be at today. So hopefully that's not the case there. A lot of the fish that I saw yesterday, they were all in like that 6 to 12 foot range. I don't think, they haven't gotten shallow yet, but maybe by the end of the week, I wouldn't be surprised if they were, instead of 12 foot, they're like in that 9, 10 to 5 foot range. But one lure that I would use to target fish right there would definitely be one of these money badgers. This is one of the best bass fishing lures ever made. All right, this is the moving bait box for today. We got war pigs, money badgers, jerkbaits, slobber knockers, and frit sides. Lots of red, a couple of shad pattern ones. There's pretty much a theme for this box, all natural colors and red. So I'm thinking biggest bass, if we catch a big one today, will definitely come on the slobber knocker. But I think probably numbers, it'll be between I don't know. I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm excited to see how they respond to the jack, because I haven't done the jack in there yet. Since they haven't seen it, numbers might come on the jack, but not 100% sure. So only one way to find out. I will talk to y'all when we get to the water. All right, first time doing it, 1 hour fishing challenge at our trophy lake. The water's the lowest I have ever seen it out here. I don't know if that's gonna be good, bad, or ugly. I don't think I've never been skunked out here, or maybe one time. Maybe I think there's one kind of oddball time I did get skunked, but I definitely have more 20 fish days out here than skunk days. So as long as we average a fish every, what's that, 20? Average one fish every, half a fish every 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna be quiet, let's just start fishing. I fish, I don't do math. It's so shallow out here. No cut, so y'all get to see it all. See, like this is normally something that y'all might not get to see, is me struggling to push the kayak, yeah? We're seeing it all today, good, bad, and ugly. All right, and now we are off. Let's see, I'm gonna wait to start my timer until we actually get out, so we give ourselves an hour of true fishing time. All right, let's see. Like I said yesterday, guys, you guys have to let me know if you like this or not. I'm trying it, but it's not gonna be an every video thing, but I think it would be pretty cool just to kind of have, a few videos, make a playlist of like, all right, starting to get into bass fishing, or you just really love me. You love this face. And you want a little bit longer content. Trolling motor's not turning on. All right, just got the trolling motor working. Sorry I had to make a little cut there. I didn't think y'all want to watch me holler at my trolling motor. So first thing that we're going to do is we are going to start up a timer. We're going to go for, we'll go 1 hour, 1 minute, 15 seconds. All right. Make sure it sounds on. Let's get to fishing. Hopefully our trolling motor continues to work. Stop working. I think I need to replace these plugs. This will be year 3 for this kayak. So it's definitely kind of at that time to where, because it definitely has gotten a lot of use. If you look back over my channel, there's a lot of videos in this thing. Look at that first cast. That's cold too. This thing ain't been casting in a week and it's zipping out there. So initially my first thought is definitely dam. Since it's as cold as it is out, I'm gonna slowly make my way that way, but the wind is blowing this way. And I always say, if you only have an hour to fish a pond, you wanna go to the wind blown side. But Man, I've caught big fish all over this pond. Like I've caught them close to the dam. I've caught them, you know, back this way, the way the wind's blowing. I've caught them, you know, back in the shallow back there. But I think wintertime, coming into spring, I think definitely the deepest part of the pond is going to be the best bet. So. A little bit of grass on my lure. We're going to slowly make our way over there because, I mean, these fish literally could be anywhere. I'll start off with just a constant retrieve with some pops and pauses. Lay these down, it might make it look better back here for y'all. Thing is now I really don't know how low the water is, because I mean normally those rocks are a pretty good ways underwater. I remember being able to see those rocks for the first time because I never knew they were there. When I first started to fish out here, I did all of my fishing from the bank, so I've lost a few lures on those rocks actually. I just saw a little blow up over there, so not really 100% sure what to expect, because I mean if I had to guess, the water from like full pool has to be at least 6 feet low, at least. Like, this is the lowest I've ever seen it out here. Y'all do that too, like whenever you see somebody but like they can't hear you, do you just kind of whisper hey, or am I the only one? I'm not sure if y'all could hear that. A lot of times, like when I watch these videos back, and if, you know, I'm out in public and I'm fishing somewhere and somebody waves as they're driving by, I'm always like hey. I'm not sure if y'all can see those rocks over there, but and they look good. And then there's like a deep hole in the middle of them, like it kind of makes a circle, and then there's a deep spot out in the middle. I would be very surprised if we made it all the way over there without catching a fish, and then if we didn't catch anything off of them. Man, the water's low. Unless they've just built this up. This is kind of crazy to see. I mean, it's almost like, it's not, you know, crazy low right now, but it's almost to the point is, you know, there's something going on, like is there a leak somewhere? Because we had rain pretty recent and the water's kind of staying. Like normally it's a lot more clear than what it is, but hang out right here and get a few casts around and see if maybe we can find one. What do y'all think next? The frit side or the jerkbait? I kind of feel the jerkbait. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I got hit. They're blowing up in there. I knew I should have brought a popper. I think I said that. I don't know if it made the pre-part of the video or not, but I said I need to bring a popper because I've never fished one out here, but the amount of just like little small, oh, there we go. There's a bite. There's a bite. Is that a good one? I mean, he's swimming towards me. Hey, that's not a bad one, baby. Right there up against those rocks. Not a bad one at all. Don't come off. He only has one hook. Come here. Oh, that's not a bad one. That's a thick one. There's a long one. Check him out, boys. He ate that good too. That's a good sign. Or he got a lot of that back hook at least. Chill, chill, chill. There we go. Awesome. First one on the jack. Not a bad one. Not a bad one to start off with, because we can go up from this one. Sweet. Should have started a timer to change lures, because if I start catching them on one, I'm not going to switch throughout the whole video. Cool, cool, cool. He was right there up against some rocks. Got another bite right there. There we go. There's another one. Maybe. That might be a catfish. No, that's another bass. Look at that one. Look how big his tail is. Does that, oh. I feel like that was gonna get me in the face. That fish had a huge tail. Did y'all not see that? Probably why it felt so big. Just kind of casting it out there and letting it sit. I think he hit it twice, or there's a few of them over there, because that's really the same spot that I caught the last one. Oh, just got hit again. Are we on them? Yeah, I just got hit again. They're like stacked up right there. That's fun. That's spot lock. This looks like the same fish. I don't know if it's like me or these fishes. These tails look huge. Look at his tail. He has a big tail too. Alright, dude, I'm gonna let you know right now, I really don't trust you. Got you. I'm just hopping it off the bottom like a jig. They're coming up and getting it. That's what, 3? I mean, I've gotten bit every cast over there to that spot. Does that tail look abnormally large to y'all, or is that just, I think that might just be me. Cool. That's number 2, 3. I guess today we'll only count the ones that we hold. So that's number 2. Maybe we can count both. We got 2 hookups. No, 2 held, 3 hookups. Or 4. 3 hookups. It's crazy. I can feel them hitting it on the bottom like they're still hitting it. Like the lure hits the bottom and it's like they're hitting it on the way down, and it's almost like ticks, like you're fishing a jig. It's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Look, there's another one. That's crazy. That one's kind of thick. He's kind of fat. You're gonna think like I like stock this pond full of these fish. Normally it's not like this. Normally you don't find a spot where you just can catch 5 or 10, but I bet we could probably catch about 10 out of this spot. All right, I feel like I've pushed my luck enough. I'm just gonna use some pliers. If I can get it in there. There we go. Maybe we just do them like that. No? You want to be held? Where's that triple? I know I'm making y'all nervous. I'm making myself nervous. I should have just grabbed them. Okay, I'm so sorry, fish. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, fish. All right, see you later. All right, what's that? Number 3? 3 held. We're just gonna do the holds. It's too much for me to try to remember 2 numbers. 3 holds. Man, I really hate I didn't bring a top water because I'm not sure if y'all can see the blow-ups in there. Jig fishing a war pig. Who would have thought? 2025. Mess around and catch a big one out of there. Oh, there we go. This is insane. Oh, that might be a bigger one. Man, that's crazy. Okay, y'all can go back over my like history of videos out here. I mean, they're getting bigger. This one was a little bit bigger than the last one. Go back over the history of videos that I have out here, and this never happens. Like I've had some pretty good days numbers wise out here, but that's what, like 4 fish back to back to back. Y'all are gonna think I'm just a horrible counter, but it's hard to count fish once you like start catching them back to back. So each time you think about it, the number goes up 1 fish. Like I think that's 4, but like in my mind, that has to be like 7, right? Real fisherman now. All right, we're just gonna say 4. All right, we're gonna give it 2 or 3 more casts, maybe 2 or 3 more fish, and then after that we're done. Cause this is too easy. We can save this spot for later. Or maybe we just cast in there with the jerkbait, see if they'll eat that too. Oh, see, I'm getting bit again. This is insane. There you go. Oh, there's another one. This is crazy. And you hear Mother Freedom start ringing a bell. Oh, look, there's another bite. All right, let's cast in a different spot. I'm getting bit over here too. The same thing is happening on the yo-yo. As it's going down, I just felt one hit it. So I guess this is a good time to plug the lure that I'm throwing after I just did that. After I just caught 6 right here. Or I just caught 8, excuse me. Just caught 8. This is the Berkeley Jack. This is a new lipless. In my mind, it's taking the place of the War Pig. I love the War Pig, but I do think that the colors were a little off on it. But this Jack right here, this is like a chrome with a blue back or blue top. And I really like this. I like the profile. It's like a slim profile, and the tail's pretty tapered on it as well. So I think this is a pretty cool lure. Hopefully y'all could see that. But Berkeley Jack, this is the Jack 6. They make them, this is a 1/2 ounce, and I think they have an ounce. And they're in some pretty cool colors. I actually brought a couple, or y'all saw them when I packed the box up. But I think the line of Jacks has better colors than the line of War Pigs. I still will throw a War Pig, but like if I have way with it. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to throw a jack probably now. I just like the shape better, and I feel like you can yo-yo it easier without it getting hung up. Like if you saw my last, few casters since we've been fishing, you can do like the yo-yo action a lot easier, and it doesn't get tangled up in the line. And I think it casts better just because the shape of it, like a skipping rock, you can sling it as far as you want to. A lipless is already one of the best lures you can cast. Like a lipless and like a weightless Senko, you can just, sling them out there. But I really think that the shape of this one kind of takes it to that next level. Like you saw my first cast out here. It's kind of eye-opening when you sling it out the first time, especially you got it on a good combo. And what I'm throwing it on, this is a Revo STX. I believe this is a 6-7 to 1 gear ratio reel with a new Veritas LTD rod, 7.4 fast, medium, heavy. So if you guys want to check any of this stuff out, I'll have it linked down below in the description. Keeping it pretty simple today. This is going to be a combo. Like this reel I've had for 3 years now. I had the old STX, I absolutely loved it. That was one of my first ever like high dollar reels I ever got, was the, I guess maybe Gen 2 STX. I really don't know what generation it was, but now that we got the new gen, I have absolutely loved it. And the line is Berkeley Trilene. This should be 15-pound test, I want to say. All right, I'm gonna get a couple casts like over here in this area, then I'm gonna get some casts up here in the shallow. See if we can connect with a few more. I'm really kicking myself for not bringing that popper, because catching a fish on a popper in February would be pretty cool. All right, one more jig cast. Oh, there we go. Golly, that's fun. I don't care who you are. Fishing can solve some of the world's problems. Like, oh, people aren't being nice. Look how he choked this jack. It looks a lot better when it was in the water, I promise. I mean, you could only see like the head of it. These fish have gotten bigger. This is just like a big group of them down here, like, a bigger size. But they used to not be this big. They used to be like half the size of this. But there's another one. What's that, 10? I will sit here for an hour. I mean, it's hard to beat. That's content, right? Just catching fish back to back to back. If you hate on that, you're just a hater. All right, we're gonna go over here in this little pocket, try this. Oh, there we go again. Oh, he came off. Gosh, I feel like I'm gonna mess around and stick a big one down here. We're out to courtesy of the red, white. Oh, let me see, they're blowing up in there now. Can you get mother freedom? Oh, there we go. That is so cool. All of them have got it by that back treble too. What is this, 11? 13? know, I need to see if there's a red jack. I don't know if there's a red jack, because I feel like a red right now, the police might come get you if I had a red jack tied on. Just looking at that fish's lips, and they're just, you know, blood red. Oh, I see why all these fish are right here, because there's a steep drop off. And if you look, you can see it. Y'all can probably see it. Like all the rocks right here, and it looks like it just drops to oblivion. And this kind of puts it in, to put it in perspective for y'all, like all this used to be underwater. Look, there's another one right there. I bet a lot of the fish in the pond are probably like right here. And look, there's a whole bunch of them in that shallow stuff too. I know we'll get our, oh, am I hung? Please tell me I'm not hung. I am hung. I got it out. But like all this rock, there's another one. They're hitting it right, literally they're all right here. This is insane. But stay focused. Where the rocks are very like inconsistent and there's dips and valleys in them, all of that used to be underwater, and like a pretty good ways underwater. That big rock over there that's kind of off by itself, you could see that one like when you come over the top of it, but I mean it was still 4 or 5 foot underwater. Like probably to the top of my head used to be all underwater, until one day everything changed. There's another one right there. It's crazy that they're all just right there. It's so hard to take this lure off. I mean, if I'm just gonna catch them like that. Telling you guys, the cool thing about this spot is, I mean, it's not always like that. Like, I feel like if I wouldn't be floating over this right now, I probably could sit right here and catch 50 in this video. But if you switch your lure up and you kind of move around this place, like, I've never caught multiple really big ones in a day. It's always just kind of one, but also I don't know if I really stay after I catch a big one. I'm always, you know, all right, let's go to Taco Bell or let's go to Zaxby's. But this is definitely one of those places where it's like, you're gonna catch them like that, and then you're gonna get one, and it's just gonna bow your rod over, and you're not gonna be expecting it, because the last 10 that you caught were 1.5 pounds, and then like this next one is, 30 pounds. And there are also some pretty big catfish in here. Those will fool you too. Got it off. Probably should retie. I really feel like I'm gonna look over in here. There's gonna be a big old catfish somewhere, or a big bass. I'm not sure if y'all can kind of see that. Circles, it's almost like Olympus. That's what we should start calling this pond. So it has like the concentric circles or whatever Olympus is supposed to have. Or Atlantis, not Atlantis. Brought to your courtesy. There's one right there. They're all just sitting on this drop off right here. I need to tie on that slobber knocker and throw it down in there. Well, we've got these patterned pretty quick. This is quickly going to be one of the best days I've ever had out here. But that one, I mean, these fish, you can tell they just got big fish genetics. Like this one's not big yet, but he's bigger than all the other ones, and you can just kind of look at him and tell one day, if he's able to compete well for all the bluegill, he has the potential. Like, he kind of had that big head. Oh, well, there's another bite. I need to back up and spot lock and kind of fish out here. I bet that's where there's a big one to be caught. It's probably going to be kind of out here. Kind of where I'm at now is where I need to be fishing at. Now I'm getting nailed. Oh, look, there we go. This is insane. This is insane. I really wonder if it's is it the lure or is it the time of day? Because theoretically too, like, this is probably the best time of day to be out here. Like, the water's probably the warmest it's going to be all day, because it's probably like right at 3-4 o'clock. So it's had all day to warm up. It got pretty warm today, so this is just, it's crazy. Oh, look, right there already. I'm not taking this war pig off. Maybe like once it gets a little bit later in the evening, I'll switch over to that slobber knocker just to get try to get some bigger bites. But for right now, mean, as good as this is working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And ain't nothing broke about catching all these bass. There you go. See you later. Probably should retie, but we'll do that later. All right. All right, let's see. Man, this is crazy. There's another one. This is quickly going to become one of the best days I've ever had out here. Another one. Another one, boys. All right, my sir. My guy. Getting off away from the rocks a little bit. All right, I'm gonna throw the jerkbait over there after this cast. And in theory, you would think the jerkbait will force a little bit bigger of a bite. I know all the fish are at the bottom too. That's my only thought with the jerkbait also is, will it dive deep enough? I know that money badger, they'll probably smoke that thing because it's a small body and it gets down pretty deep. If I tie on a red money badger, the police really might try to come and get me. Man, look at that cast. That's at least 30 yards, 90 feet. Also, the other thing that I'm thinking, it's crazy because when I got out here, the wind was blowing this way. Now it's blowing more this way. And I'm just scared if I leave the spot and I'm like, I'm gonna go back here and adventure and see if I can, find something different. When I get back, it's gonna be gone. Or, the fish aren't gonna be biting as good as they are right now. Y'all are gonna be spoiled after this video. If y'all like it, I'll try to come out here and do another one. Be like, dude, in the first video you caught 100. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it came off. There we go. It's a little bit better one. That one's angry. It's a little bit thicker. Brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. So, of course, I was raised in a black household, so there wasn't very much Toby Keith that was played, and I know he passed away last year. But, since I've been an adult, I like to kind of explore different music genres, and I've found country, and I've liked, I didn't like country growing up, but now I kind of do, or I really do. Because I was like, I know all the rap, you know, like I know all the rap. I know enough, like, you know, anything from the 70s up probably of R&B. Or I know everything I should know as a 24-year-old man. But I've like found little country hidden gems, and I'm like, if I'm ever in the position to sing karaoke and it's not, you know, it's not the right crowd, or, you know, it's not a crowd to sing like an R&B or like a rap song, as you see what I'm trying to say. I got 2 songs. I've done one already. Maybe there's a video of it somewhere. Old Red by Blake Shelton. Old Red was the downest dog. I don't even know if I said that right. I'd ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. And my next song is Red, White, and Blue, or Home of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith that I've been singing. That's going to be my new karaoke song. Once I get it 100% memorized, I'm going to have a karaoke video where I'm just sitting down singing. It's going to get demonetized. And you see Mother Freedom Star. Oh, that might be a good one. Unless I foul hooked it. Oh no, that one got a little bit bigger mouth on them. It seems like they're a little bit bigger on this side. Come here. That one's not bad. Dude, this is insane. Ah ha ha ha. Bad. Bad fish. Bad fish. You will get filleted for that. I will fillet you, twin. Don't get filleted around there a bit, twin. Itching to fillet something, twin. All right, there's probably the longest one, thickest one of the day. All right, just for video sake, I'm going to pick up the jerkbait and see. Maybe there's like a bigger one down there. The jerkbait will call them up. I'm thinking, I got that red fritz out on. I know for a fact they'll chew that if it gets down deep enough. I think that war pig's just doing so good because it's getting down there. But we're gonna go jerkbait, and then after the jerkbait, we're gonna go maybe slobberknocker. This is a Stunna 112, maybe 112 plus one. Just Stunna 112. We get a couple casts with it. And then I really want to try that money badger out, see if they're filling it or not. Things I don't have is an end scale. There we go. It's on the first pop. He didn't look that big, but he's foul hooked, that's why. Look at that. Look at that fish. Put you back down. Getting a phone call. Unhook a bass. one on the jerkbait. And you see my love for Alright, we're gonna see if maybe we can catch one or two more on this. Get a couple casts with the frit side. And I want to tie that money badger on and see if one will eat that. There we go. Came off. Ooh, just got smoked right there. Hit again. There we go. That's another one. Got the first hook in the mouth, and the other hooks are inside of the face. Or on the top of the head, actually. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. With the jerkbait, we're gonna put it back behind us because I will catch it. Let's not go down. All right, we're gonna toss the frit side just a few times. we go. Here's another one. And this is like the lure that I wouldn't say like made me like winter fishing, but I've always had a bad taste in my mouth for winter fishing, just because the pond that I grew up fishing, like once October rolled around and it got cold for the first time, really, it just got tough to the point where you couldn't catch anything. But at Fritz-side, that's probably one of the first lures that I ever threw in the winter that I really like had good days with. Like I used to go to some ponds that were up in Birmingham at the time I was living in Oxford. I would drive to them every day, and I would throw that Fritz-side, and like every day I would catch like 5, 6, 7 fish, and then like the last one would be like a 4 or 5 pounder, all on the Fritz-side. Like you can see it on the channel. Like if you go back 4 or 5 years ago, probably maybe first of the year into like about this time, maybe, you know, midway through February, every single one of those fish was caught on a red Fritz-side. And I mean, I swore the Fritz-side was like, you know, it had some different, look, there's another bite right there already. It had some different fish attracting power. This is insane. I don't know how many fish I caught, but I might just see how many I can catch. No, water ski. This reel is sometimes kind of frustrating because it's a slow gear ratio. It's like a 5. It's meant for crankbait fishing. It's an Abu Garcia winch. I think it's like 5-4 to 1. So, you know, reeling in these fish on a 5-4 to 1 can be kind of a little time consuming, especially when you're as good as a catcherman as I am. I know for a fact this Fritz-side I could sit over here and just wear them out. But I really want to get to that. There's another bite. Came off. I really want to get to that money badger. Oh, there we go. All right, we're gonna switch over to the money badger. We're gonna go red. I don't have a red jack. I mean, the one that I'm throwing is working fine. I really feel like if I had a red, it would really be game over. So this money badger right here on a 12-pound line, or, you know, the thinnest diameter that you can throw, get down to 10 foot. And look at the profile of that bait. Like, that is a small bait, and it'll really get down there to them, especially like in ponds like this. This pond I feel like is normally pretty cool. Of course it gets warm in the summer, but it's always cooler than other places. This one right here, just a hair bigger, gets down to 11. So we're gonna throw this one. Hopefully we can get some bigger bites, and then we might tie on the red slobber knocker to end the day off and see if we can kind of bounce around and entice a big one. It's a good slobber knocker day. I mean, it's windy, and then of course, you know, red is just one of those ones. And if we catch one of that slobber knocker, it's gonna be a, you know, a Merry Christmas. Call your mom and tell her you love her fish. All right, let's re-rig. The knot that I tie is the polymer knot. In my opinion, is the best just because it's easiest to tie, and I feel like you really don't break them off. And I know there's quote unquote better knots to tie for different applications, but for me, I tie the Palomar knot for about everything except for, you know, like tying leaders and whatnot. All right. Get some money badger cast in. I'm not sure how much time we have left. I really don't want to look at the clock because I don't want to be disappointed. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Yep. We're going to turn off spot lock. We're going to kind of mosey on this way a little bit, see if we can find something a little different. Switch up the scenery a little bit. That's insane. I feel like, I mean, I could probably sit here for the rest of the night and keep catching them right here because they're just sitting behind that little point. They're sitting on that deep drop off. There we go. Going off of those rocks. I think he's definitely a little bit bigger. Wouldn't y'all agree? Look, he tried to choke that thing. His mouth just wasn't big enough. He got both hooks. There we go. Wasn't sure if that was a fish or not. He wasn't really doing too much. Oh, they're really eating this thing. Dude, chill out. I swore that was in his mouth at first and then it popped out. go. It's like a little stick over there I casted to, and there was one hanging out by it. And this money badger's catching a little bit bigger ones. Overall, I'd say they're maybe a little bit chunkier. All right, there we go. Here's another one. I don't even know what we're at. I feel like if we stayed over there, we probably could have caught 60. Maybe even like 73, 74. And it's crazy you'll have a day like this, and like some days you could come out here and not catch anything. It just kind of makes you wonder what's wrong with you. There's another one. I'm not gonna lie, I felt the bite. I wasn't sure if he was still on there. Look how red his lips are. Man, this is definitely the best I've ever seen this place. That makes me really want to figure out if there's gonna be big ones in it or not. Or if the big ones are gonna be biting. I mean, I feel like I would just need to maybe fish a little bit deeper than what I am right now. All right, there's another one. He wasn't too much bigger than what we've been catching. There we go. There's another one. These are smaller over here. Look at that one. Smallest fish award. This one would be a good one. Good friend for Finn. All right, we'll switch over here in a second to the slobber knocker. There's another one. It must be like a whole tree or something down there. There's no way all these fish are just like on that one stick. There's a little blow off right there. There's another one. Water ski, kayak flip. It's a good practice. This would be a great spot for somebody that's like scared of fish. Bring them here. Let them catch one every cast. Shallow over there. All right, we are going to, I think, maybe go over here in this pocket. I'm not sure how much time we have left, but it's probably not a lot. I'm gonna go over here to this pocket. This is actually where I caught my PB at. And my first couple of times fishing out here, I caught a couple big ones out of this pocket over here. So I'm gonna retie, I'm gonna tie on that slobber knocker and see if maybe we can up the size. I've had so much fun today. This is like one of those Today's one of those days that's like, I'm probably gonna remember this for a long time. Maybe this is a sign from the Lord that I need to do more of these 1 hour videos, since he's blessed me with all these fish today. Should we go red? Yeah, I feel like it's definitely that time of year. Need to delete some of that line. All right, let's see. Oh, I just cast it through her back. With 100% honesty, this is where the video gets interesting, because I've caught a whole bunch of fish, but like throwing this, I could catch nothing, or I could catch, you know, 3 10-pounders, especially this time of year, like pre-spawn. Could be like a, oh my gosh, you caught a what day, or it could be like, you spent how long out there doing that and you didn't catch nothing? Getting a phone call. All right, 1 hour fishing challenge done. Maybe not an hour, maybe like 6 hours or 6 hours. Maybe like an hour and a half. Fisherman brain. All right, so we're gonna pick the giveaway winner.
Like, who winner wants to shop?
All right, so we're about to pick. We got the video link right here. Leo, can you click the mouse and see who wins the giveaway?
Pick what?
Just click right here. Click it. Perfect. We'll take out replies because I replied to a few, so I don't win. All right, and can you click in 3, 2, 1? Can you click again?
Where?
That same button. Can you click it? All right. Click it.
Right here?
Yep. Oh, wait. All right, now click it. The winner is Tyler Cash 2085. Save the best for last. So if you'll send an email to this email right here, I will get everything shipped out to you. Thank you for entering, everybody. Shout out to Tyler Cash 2085. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming to our house.
No, they're not coming to our house. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to fish them hard and have a good day. I will see you on the next one. You say peace.
Peace. Let's go, bro.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, see you later, Blood Monster Trucks.
See you later, Blue Monster Trucks.